Okay, the next important thing you need to know as a beginning guitarist is how to hold your guitar. How to hold your instrument or your guitar is very important. Just like if you go for tennis lessons or cricket lessons or learn how to play a particular sport that uses a hockey stick or a tennis racket, the teacher or the coach will teach you how to hold that racket or that stick in the right way so you'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve with it. It's the same with guitar. If we hold the guitar the wrong way, we won't be able to achieve what we want to achieve. And it's obviously the same in reverse. If we hold the guitar the right way, it will enable us to be able to achieve what we want to achieve with the instrument. So let's have a look at it. What I've got here is my electric guitar at the moment, and the same thing applies, same rule applies to the acoustic guitar if you're playing on the acoustic guitar. So the first thing we want to do when holding the instrument is make sure that the back of the guitar, this being the back of the guitar, is on our belly and the guitar is nice and upright. And what I mean by that, if I get my camera in the right spot here, you can see how the guitar is vertical to the ground. Okay, it's not lying down like this, it's nice and upright. Now the main reason is for this is because when we play, if you play on your bed or lounge on your chair or whatever you're sitting on, and your guitar ends up, this means that your hands and fingers have got to reach around further around the guitar neck to reach those notes that you need to reach. So we want to try and keep the neck nice and upright, so it's more comfortable and it's a better position for our hand. So remember, back of the guitar, flat on your belly, which will keep the guitar nice and upright or vertical from the ground. The next thing we need to do is make sure this part on the guitar here, the carve on the guitar, you can see it here, when I put it against the white background, is sitting on your leg. So it's a bit hard to see because my leg's here, but that's sitting on that leg, or you can sit on that leg, whichever you wish. But yeah, make sure it's sitting on one of your legs, just so it's nice and comfortable on your body. Okay, so we've got the back of the guitar against your belly, nice and upright, with the carve on your leg. The next thing we want to do is tilt the neck slightly to the ceiling. We don't want it too much, but we don't want it in this type of angle. We want it slightly tilted to the ceiling. The reason being, if you look at your hands, if I put my hands out, you can see my hands are tilted in that angle. They're not flat, or I can make them flat, but naturally when I put my hands out there, they're on that sort of angle. They're not flat, or they're not twisted the other way. So we don't want to play in a way that causes our hand to sit in a bad position, because that's going to cause you problems. So we want to sit with it so it's in a nice natural position for your hands, that's not causing any strain or pain. It's very important that you be aware of any strain or any pain that's happening on your hands, because that's basically your body telling you you're doing something wrong. So make sure that the guitar is slightly tilted towards the ceiling, just like so. Okay, so once we know how to hold the guitar, the next thing we need to learn how to hold is this little thing here, this little plastic thing called our guitar pick. Let the camera get in focus with the guitar pick. Okay, we use the guitar pick, obviously to pick or strum the strings on our guitar. There are some techniques where we use our fingers to pluck the strings, but generally in most pop, rock, blues settings, we're using a guitar pick to make the strings sound out. Now, generally what you want to do as a rule is always use the pick between your thumb and your first finger. Okay, so the pick rests on the pad of your thumb. If you're a right-hand guitarist, it'll be on your right hand. If you're a left-hand guitarist, it'll be on your left-hand thumb. And the pick sits like so on your thumb, and then on the first finger, you can see it's sitting on the side of my finger. It's not sitting like that. I've got it on the pad of my thumb, and I'm making a slight fist. So we can get that in the camera. A slight fist like so. Not a tight fist, just a slight fist where my fingers curl back in towards my arm, and it sits on this part of your finger, the first little part of the side of your finger, like such. Okay, and when we strum the guitar, the pick glides across the strings. We don't want to dig the pick in too hard to the strings because it'll make it too hard to get across, but we just want to use the very tip of the pick and just see if we can get a good camera angle on this and just glide across the strings like such. Glide across. We don't want to dig in because that's using too much of the pick. We just want to glide the very tip, and it should be the pointiest most part of the pick pointing into the guitar. We don't want to use the flat edge, we want to use that pointy edge using our thumb and first finger. So that's the pick. As we go through and learn more complicated techniques, there will be different approaches we use to use the pick, but that's the most basic idea of using the pick, between the pad of your thumb and the side of your first finger, just like that. So that's how to hold the pick. The next important thing we need to know is our left hand technique. Now there's lots of different things we can do on the guitar. We have lots of different styles of songs we can play, lots of different styles of playing, but there's some basic approaches and some basic things that we need to look out for. Now there's two basic ways of playing guitar. One is strumming, where we hit lots of different notes one after the other. The other one is where we play single notes, where we play one note after the other rather than strumming. With single notes we're picking, if you can see here with the right hand, I'm picking the guitar, and when I play a chord I'm strumming the guitar. Okay, and they both take slightly different approaches to achieve what you need to achieve with these two picking techniques. But as far as our left hand goes, or our fretting hand, when I'm playing chords, you can see where my thumb is sitting. It's basically sitting over the top of the guitar. Well, it's right above the neck of the guitar, and I'm basically holding the guitar like a baseball bat. You can see my hand is nicely cupped around the neck, which gives me good length of finger here, enables me to move around and negotiate around where I need my fingers to go for the particular chord. So once again, when we're playing chords, nice, comfortable, easy feel around that neck, just like a baseball bat. Thumb sitting on top. Okay, next thing, well, like I said, when we're playing single notes, it requires a different approach. You can see here I'm playing individual single notes, which is more utilised when we're playing riffs or playing lead guitar. Alright, and what you'll notice here is it's just my fingertips touching the fretboard or the strings. And if we turn the guitar around, you can see how my thumb is sitting here. So you see where the thumb sits sort of in the middle of the neck, and I've got all of this area here clear of the guitar. So it's only my fingertips. You can see there with the camera, it's my fingertips and thumb. And notice it's not touching the palm of my guitar at all. Sorry, the palm of my hand. The guitar is not touching the palm of my hand. It's only the fingertips and the thumb. Alright, and that will give you maximum control over those notes and maximum flexibility to be able to get to notes really quickly, as opposed to strumming a chord. I hope that's helped you out with any questions you might have about how to hold the guitar. If you've got any questions at all, feel free to email me or visit my website, where the link is below, and I'm quite happy to help you out with any needs you have. Hope you have fun playing your guitar. Bye.